What's good YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Bodybuilding Conditioning. You need to start training like a bodybuilder, and here are some reasons why. Reason number one, and I'm coming right out of the gate with this one. Let's just be real. Most men who goes to the gym does it with the sole purpose of attracting women, and that's perfectly fine. However, most women do not find people or men who are overly muscled to be attractive. You don't need to be that big that social media is trying to portray you that you need to be. Sure, you might get compliments from the dudes, but if you actually want to use the gym as a tool to increase your attractiveness, again, which is perfectly fair, you don't need to be that huge. You just do not. 2 or 3 years of pretty solid training, that's all you're ever going to need. You don't need anything more than that. Anything beyond that is just for you or for the bro. Reason number two, most people who train like a bodybuilder train with the sole purpose of only getting as big as possible. And then mobility or functionality, what's that? A city in America or something like that? I don't know. But the joke aside, most people who train like this just simply ignore other aspects of life. How well your body can move, how well you in general just feel, and like, can you go for a walk without your heart rate spiking up because you carry so much muscle mass? If so, good. But if you're really that big, you probably just can't do that. So other factors get completely ignored, and it's a complete waste of time trying to be this big. It doesn't really benefit you in any way, shape or form. And then there's even the statement of, if you're under 200 pounds, you're victim weight. The matter of the fact is that most people cannot be 200 pounds. At least not in a semi-elite state, which is what most people want to be in the first place. So you need to drop this mentality. If you're below 200 pounds, you're victim weight. If you're not around 6 feet or taller, chances are you will never be 200 pounds or above. An overemphasis on being lean as a measurement of being in shape. The word fitness used to mean about being fit, so being able to climb, jump, run, swim, all these sorts of things that actually makes you fit, not about how sharp your abs are. And this, it has just been completely diluted what the word fitness means and what fitness influencers are. Most fitness influencers, if you're going to be real about it, are beauty influencers, because they care more about how they look versus how well their body can move. For most people who identify as a bodybuilder, their entire self-worth tends to be tied up in how jacked they are or how sharp their arms are. Being a bodybuilder, for most people, their entire self-worth tends to be tied up in how sharp their abs are, or how big their arms are, or how jacked they generally are. If your entire self-worth gets tied to how you look, then the moment you have off days, you hold more water, anything of this sort of nature, your confidence and self-worth on those days will take a hit. And the leaner you are, from what I have seen, this tends to be worse and worse. So it's a really bad deal. Number 5, if you train and identify as a bodybuilder, chances are you will most likely have to hop on gear. Even if you want to do just a local show and farewell, because let's face it, most people nowadays are blasting something. If you look at someone like Zebum, his pay is not from his bodybuilding shows. It doesn't really pay him. What pays him is his following. He gets all sorts of sponsorships and all these things from his amount of followers. It's significantly more beneficial for you as a person to have a large following versus being a pro bodybuilder. You're just not going to get that much out of it. However, it will take a lot out of you. These are my 5 reasons why I believe bodybuilding is giving you body dysmorphia, and why it will steal your life away and rob you of the joy that you have in life. Thank you for watching. Bodybuilding Conditioning, signing out.